Halo guys, kembali lagi bersama saya Faiz. Dan di video kali ini kita akan melanjutkan game yang berjudul Kingdom Come Deliverance. So di episode kemarin ya, kita telah memberantas bandit ya, di markasnya. Dan kita ketemu sama yang namanya Run, coy. Si ketua bandit yang dulu menyerang kita di Skalj ya. So next kita disuruh ngelapor nih ya ke ruang pertemuan. So langsung saja kita lanjutkan.
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Pribyslavitz.
That comes as no surprise. What has happened?
The men reported 2 more attacks today.
Oke, ada serangan coy.
Seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
Ternyata belum berakhir ya. Urusan para bandit ini masih ada penyerangan.
But that's the least of our worries. They also attacked MERHOJED, and that's a much more serious matter.
MERHOJED? Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Pribyslavitz. Bastards are probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver
Setelah penyerangan di markas bandit, mereka
soldiers held them off.
masih nyerang ini ternakan kuda lagi coy.
He's wounded. We can still interrogate him.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Pribyslavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a fuck what you call them. I want to know what they're fucking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Oh dang, palsu coy coinnya tuh.
This here
It's just a pile of copper.
Kurva! Fuck!
Tembaga,
Plated with silver, so it's still of some...
tembaga yang dibungkus dengan silver.
Kurva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Doppelt devil!
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do.
Jadi para tentara bayaran banditnya itu dibayar pakai koin palsu.
Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. MERHOJED wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to MERHOJED and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you, all of us. Come and report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
Kita suruh investigasi lagi coy. Ya, kita disuruh ke MERHOJED. Ya, ada bandit yang tertangkap di sana coy. Let's go. Kita fast travel saja ya. Weird.
Let's hope there's no trouble today.
Are you Menachar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Saradze Kobala. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Sir Adzig won't help us with that, any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
Apa nih? Ah,
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Sir Adzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name
oke,
is.
Johanka nih
He might know someone to turn
orang
if she's
Scarlet ya,
actually there.
di side quest di Sasau tuh. Oke,
Very well.
kita tolong ya.
I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish.
Oke, katanya
Others
ada
have the chills.
disease.
I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Oke. The plague. Cari Matthias. And dia.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
Yeah, something like that. But that's not important right now.
Well, I'm glad to see you have a job. Lots of our old neighbors have been reduced to begging. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the
Oke,
plague.
kita cari tahu ya.
Whatever it is, it's
Disease-nya apa
bad.
nih?
It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Damn! Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt.
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening a sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
Oke, jadi ada yang mau balas dendam banditnya, coy.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck then.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
Oke.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melachar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
Oke, jadi dibalikin coy sama penduduk desa ya.
About this sickness. When did this plague start?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stables, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
What are the signs that someone's getting sick?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes.
Oke,
Some
demam
throwing
dan
their guts
ke
up, and others are spewing from the
muntah-muntah,
other.
demam,
Has anyone
kayak
died?
keracunan guys.
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melachar and Straw has sick ones at home.
Can I ask you a bit about MERHOJED?
I haven't been here long enough to learn much, but ask away.
Melachar udah ketemu
Can you tell me something about Old Straw?
si
He's a
Strauss.
woodcutter, tough as they come and a hothead. He's been out of his mind since his boy died.
It's normal to grieve, eh?
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap or drink himself to death. What's worse, his wife caught the sickness, and he's not taking care of her.
Kocak. Oke.
Where can I find this straw?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Straw lives in the right-hand one.
Si
Where
Melachar
does
nih
Melachar live?
di mana rumahnya nih?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Melachar lives in the left-hand one.
Oke, dah.
Tell me about the raid.
Masih ini.
What do you want to know?
Oke. Dat questnya. Quest log. Oke, kita investigasi dulu ya. Ininya apa? Wabah. Oke, ini kena nih.
Punished? For what?
I can't stand it anymore.
Oh, shit. Sod off.
No.
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here? Can't you see the plague cross on the door?
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy. It's about time.
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever.
Oke,
My wife
demam.
told me. I recall almost nothing of yesterday. I was raving for most of it.
Is there anything else? Apart from the fever?
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours out of me. I can't keep anything in. I'm completely worn out. My wife's the same.
You have my thanks.
Diare ya,
I'll try to
diare,
bring it up.
muntah,
Wait a minute.
sama
will you?
fever, demam.
I have one favor to ask.
So tell me.
I need to write my will. Can you write?
Oke.
I might manage that.
Excellent. So get writing.
Yes.
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of MERHOJED, do bequeath my estate and all my worldly goods to my wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me, I bequeath all to my cousin Dovesh, at this time the cobbler in Janovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good-for-nothing, inherit a single groschen, all customs and traditions aside.
Should I write that too?
Surat
Yes.
wasiat.
And then write, The executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest of the Church of St. Martin in Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by. What is your name?
Henry, presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, I never. That will add some weight. Here, take my ring, so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
Oke.
I can't stand it anymore.
Where can I find Father Fabian?
Well, where do you think? In St. Martin's Church, of course.
Di gereja San Martin. Oke.
All right, I'll head off then.
Yes. Go now. Go before you catch the disease. Then where will we be?
Malah disuruh nulis wasiat, kocak. Ntar kita investigasi semuanya dulu ya.
If you want to go in, talk to Melikar.
Oh itu, prisonernya di situ.
Oh, sweet mother. Go away.
Jadi tanya, what's this?
Greetings. Goodbye.
Nah, ini rumahnya si Setrau nih katanya.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife.
Kocak, dia marah dia.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side. Isn't that God's own truth?
I don't have time to explain everything to you. I need to...
So you don't have the time. Come here, you fucker.
Lah, gelut. Nih, nih, nih. Kocak lu. Wildernya. Bicara. Ngomong dia coy.
Fever. Just like Melikhar's wife.
Stop.
Fever. Just like Melikhar's wife.
Fever. Oke, ini di sini juga ada.
Who are you? Can't you see we have the plague cross on the door?
Oke.
My name is Henry. I'm going to the monastery to get help.
It's long past time. The Lord's already taken my poor Anthony. And what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicted your husband.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too weak. And Melikar said the dead should be buried at once.
Oke, kita bantulah.
I'll help you.
Thank you. We have to bury him at the back of the house. There's a lovely linden tree there.
I understand. I'll dig the grave there.
Thank you. When you're ready, come back. I'll say goodbye for now. What am I to do?
Back of the house. Oke, ini kah?
It's done.
Thank you. Now please take him there. Oh, Lord. Why has this happened? Why?
Kubur. We're done. Now we're talking.
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
Oke, demam.
He had great pains in his belly. He
Perutnya
said it felt like he'd
sakit.
been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
Oke, demam, perutnya sakit, coy. Can't go there.
There's nothing outside. Brother, dearest brother, is that you?
Yes, it's me, your brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to get the skeleton for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother. You're one of those brutes. Brother, lock the door. They're back again, please, God, no.
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. I'm your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes, yes, I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty, terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again. Take care now.
Oke. Setelah kita investigasi, sekarang kita ke Sasau ya. Cari pengobatan. Tolong dulu coy. Ada suaranya kocak.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but MERHOJED was attacked.
Oh God! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in MERHOJED. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
Good luck then.
Nicodemus. Ini kah? Kan? Oh ini.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in MERHOJED. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Intriguing? It's terrifying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound uncaring.
All right. The important thing is whether you can help us.
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me,
Okay.
does the whole village come down with it?
The whole village. Okay.
I expect so, but why would they be so fearful about it?
MERHOJED? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm.
Ya, binatang
They've all
yang
died
mati
off.
juga.
The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. Sorry. I mean to say it's most unusual. Do you know the symptoms?
Oke. Gejalanya ya, tahu.
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Correct.
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Okay.
Sure.
Pencernaan.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarium de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully, and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis.
Good luck to you.
Suruh baca kocak.
There's truth in the old saying, Monasterium sine libri.
Which nobody remind me blood will black
Without books is like a town without wealth.
So there is the body rose kata. Aduh. Fever. Gak ada batuk ya.
Now what have we here?
Quiet!
The cash, fruit sand,
Here somewhere. Lord, oh Lord, what times we live in. Whatever can it be? February
Affect human not animal. Oke, human animal ini poison. If the poison says food consumption is not transmitted by the human. Oh, ini cuy. Keracunan kayaknya.
Could it be? No, probably not.
I think I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe, and you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
MERHOJED.
Oh yes, MERHOJED. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you have the medication ready, hurry after me.
Thank you, Brother Nicodemus.
It's cool. Okay.
There's one man there who needs your care more urgently than anyone. He's an important witness in the investigation of some murders.
Out of the question. I shall spend time with the sick in order of their medical needs, not your worldly needs.
Okay.
God be with you.
Bentar coy.
Farewell.
Oke. Kita buat obat MERHOJED. Oke. Kita butuh valerian, 1 valerian, 2 distel, 1 kali charcoal. Valerian. Tuh, charcoalnya ini.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oi, oi.
Yeah.
Kan.
Yeah.
Rebut obat.
Yeah.
Temu valerian. Ntar nanti tutup lagi. Beli arang coy. Pandai besi. Alcohol, bro.
So, from the beginning. God grant you health. How may I help you?
Kita beli 5 lah. And now we start making valerian 2 distel untuk charcoal. Sama charcoal. Kita baca dulu instruksinya. Prepare clean water, 1/2 valerian, 3 distel and cauldron, boil for 2. Oke. The water. Kasih air.
quiet.
Ready? Okay, this drop crystal in the cauldron. Dua, testunya dua. Kita boil. Godok 2 kali. Oke, Valerian masuk.
I can't sleep again.
Valerian masuk. And then kita boil 1 kali. Nanti charcoal, but do not boil. Terakhir charcoal. Oke. Ya udah kah? Udah. Oke, let's go. Balik ke MERHOJED.
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family, while you deal with Melikar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
I can't bear the pain.
Aduh. I have them, they have to let me see him.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I found the locals to be rather stubborn.
Good luck to you.
Go away, leave me alone. No. No, let me sleep.
We found out what could be the cause of the affliction.
And?
You should check where your water's coming from. Nicodemus and I think that it comes down to poisoning.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well? Good lord, that's difficult to believe.
I have my suspicions.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw. The fucking bastards!
I brought some help, as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
Whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
Oke.
Don't fret about that, Melikar. A thing like that would have scared anybody. Just take care of, what is your wife's name?
Hannah.
So, take good care of her.
Now open up that shed. May the Lord watch over you.
Oke, sekarang kita bisa menginterogasi banditnya aja ya. Kita tolong dia. Oke.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
Make.
No, clear off.
You're back?
Of course. I always keep my word.
I don't doubt that, naturally. Did you deliver my will?
Not as yet.
Then be quick about it, please. A man on his deathbed must set his house in order.
Don't worry. I brought a remedy from Sassan. Drink this regularly, you and everyone in the house.
A remedy? You have hands of gold, pure gold, my boy. God bless you.
Ini rumah terakhir kan? Udah. Ntar isi request.
Brother, is that you? We have to hitch up the sled.
Yes, the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be fine.
Is this holy water, brother?
It is. Drink some and give it to the others in the house too. Brother Nicodemus will come to check on you.
Oke, sini udah. Ini belum.
You're back?
Yes, and I have something to make you well again.
Good Lord above. Thank you for showing us your mercy.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, Good Samaritan.
Oke. Oke, ini udah enggak. Masih hidup kan? Kocak.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Who are you?
My name is Henry, and I'm investigating on behalf of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Oh, I see. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Rattay executioner busy too long, if you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz.
Okay.
Runt got his money from the chief, and the chief had the coin minted.
The chief
Who's the
siapa?
chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
So he's a foreigner? German?
Orang
Don't think
asing.
so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Judging by how he looks.
Oke, bangsawan.
Or by the way he talks. Any man can dress up like nobility, but he spoke all la-di-da, like a lord.
Where's that chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid MERHOJED, but he wasn't with us. He went off who knows where. I don't reckon he'll be out of your hair for long, though.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who. Only this ain't some noble court. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord. Common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder. Old cronies and old rivals were meeting. Know what I mean?
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. The main thing was nobody asked questions. I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind or whether he had one ball or two. All I
Pokoknya
was
dibayar ya, dia gak peduli.
coin.
How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We got to talking and he told me about Pribyslavitz.
Okay.
Why did you attack MERHOJED?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning something. Pribyslavitz was only the start.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribyslavitz, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. Some merchant by the name of
MERHOJED
gave it to me. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna.
Okay.
By the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting him there about now.
So MERHOJED's waiting there?
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribyslavitz and decided not to show.
And does this MERHOJED know where the coin comes from?
How should I know? To me, he's just
Koin-koin
another link
palsu
in the
ini ya.
chain. I deal with him, and I never ask who he deals with. Just like he knows nothing about me.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did was give me the coin, and then we went our separate ways.
Oke.
Who else knows about the money?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt, and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
Jadi campur ya duitnya ya.
What were they?
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Menhart too.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got much interest in correspondence, apparently.
Give it to me then.
I'd be delighted.
What were the letters about?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I? I took them from Menhart to the chief and back. That's all.
That's all I need to know for now.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me. I've already told you everything I know.
Oke.
That's for Sir Radzig to judge.
Henry, I think old Straw's come for the brigand.
Step back from that Eden, young fella.
But you can't kill me. Not just like that.
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut. You don't even get a say.
Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's...
Don't stand in my way, Manikar.
Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
Balas dendam dia.
Let's talk about it.
To hell with that. That horse will kill my boy. He won't leave MERHOJED alive.
I've got no time for your drunken babbling, Straw. That bandit is going with me, and if you try to stop me, you'll get hurt. Is that clear?
So that's your justice, is it? This fucker killed my boy, and now you want to kill me instead of him? A fine fucking argument. You can all go to hell.
Oke, kita taruh dia di penjara rata. Aja lu. Oke. Udah taruh di penjara. So, report ke Sir Radzig.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
Good to see you, lad. Sir Hanush told me you won his tourney. Good job, Henry.
I've returned from MERHOJED, sir. How does it look there? I brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus and Johanka from Skalitz. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease. Well, at least what he's doing looks promising so far.
Thank Christ. Some good news for a change. What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
Fortunately, he survived and I had a chance to question him.
What did you find out?
He was transporting the false coins to Pribyslavitz. He got them from some merchant called MERHOJED.
I don't know him.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over. It's not far from Rovna, and this MERHOJED should be waiting there about now.
Excellent, Henry. We mustn't let this opportunity slip through our fingers. You go there and put pressure on this MERHOJED to tell us what he knows. Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Good luck, then.
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir.
What is it?
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial.
Semuanya
Life
cobaan.
is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
Doa, semakin kamu bisa menyelesaikannya, kamu menjadi manusia yang baik, lebih baik, coy.
I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.
Oke. Oh guys ya, kita sudah menolong para warga desa coy yang keracunan. So selanjutnya kita disuruh ke ini coy loh. Oke, telusuri uang palsunya dibuat di mana ya. So sepertinya untuk video kali ini kita akhiri dulu ya. Jangan lupa like, komen, dan subscribe. Saya Faiz pamit undur diri. Sampai ketemu di video-video berikutnya. Sampai jumpa. Bye-bye.